In the capital region, water use almost doubles in the summer, mostly from non-essential water use, things like outdoor watering, washing our cars, filling our pools. Lawns can use the bulk of our outdoor watering. There are also benefits. We can water our vegetable gardens, helping to sustain our local food sources and resilience. For maximum water savings, you can choose to let your lawn go golden or use drought-tolerant seed. For landscapes, you can use drought-tolerant native plants to help save water. If you choose to water your lawn, only water during the designated times as set out by the Water Conservation Bylaw. Avoid midday watering because evaporation is at its highest at this time. This will save water and make your plants healthier. Up to 1 inch per week is all you need to keep your lawns green and your landscapes healthy at the driest point of the year. It's important to determine how long it takes your system to apply 1 inch of water to your landscape. It's going to depend on your soil type, the weather conditions, the time of the year, and your plant type. To determine how long it takes to put 1 inch of water on your lawn or your landscape, put a few containers around, turn your sprinklers on, and time how long it takes to get to 1 inch. This is going to help you determine the maximum amount of time you need your sprinklers to run during the driest conditions in the summer. Throughout the early spring and towards the fall, we require less than this 1 inch. For more water savings, we can actually use a cycle and soak method. With this, we take the total amount of time that we want to run our sprinklers, break it down into shorter run times with a period in between to allow the water to soak into our soil. If we require 24 minutes per week, on our 2 designated lawn watering days, we can operate for 3 cycles of 4 minutes each, leaving 15 minutes in between each one of those cycles to allow the water to soak into the soil. Sprinklers can be a good choice for watering large, uninterrupted areas of lawn. However, they can waste water, so we need to ensure that we're using the right sprinkler for the size of the landscaped area we're dealing with. To use water wisely, we space our sprinklers head to head, so the spray from one sprinkler reaches the next. Avoid overthrowing onto hardscapes and sidewalks. They don't need the water. Check for leaks on a regular basis to ensure that your system operates efficiently throughout the season. When choosing a sprinkler for lawn areas, there are 3 main types. The first is a rotor. It is a single stream of water that moves back and forth. It's best used in large opened areas. In the driest conditions, rotors should operate at most an hour and a half per week. Second sprinkler is a rotary style nozzle with multiple streams rotating across the area. Rotary is best used to apply water more slowly, allowing water to seep into the soil, reducing runoff and puddles. It is particularly good for clay soils and can be used for mid-range lawns and shrub areas from about 10 feet to 30 feet. In the driest conditions, rotary sprinklers should run at most 2.5 hours per week. The third is a spray. Sprays are best used in a small lawn or shrub area, about 5 to 10 feet across, as well as around patios, sidewalks, and buildings. In the driest conditions, sprays should run at most 37 minutes per week. Because of its high application rate, it's important to determine the specific water times for your landscapes and the weather conditions. Please remember that these are guidelines. Make sure to determine what works in your specific landscape with the weather conditions. Check for puddles regularly. This can mean overwatering or a leak. Reduce the watering time to see if the puddle stops forming. A well-functioning controller is critical for water savings. The controller can be set to cycle and soak, and water under the designated days and times is laid out in the CRD Water Conservation Bylaw. Adjust run times monthly to adapt to weather changes. Add a rain sensor to stop the system from operating in the rain. For more on scheduling, check out the controller video. Make sure a backflow preventer is installed by a CRD certified professional. A backflow prevention device reduces the risk of contamination of the public drinking water system during a backflow or back pressure incident. We can all make water-wise choices. Being responsible with our water keeps our plants healthy and us happy. Learn more about how you can use water wisely by visiting the CRD website.